Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I am Trisha May Ipanto, your moderator. For our online panel discussion, we will exchange views on education and the social milieu, critical attributes of 21st century education. For our house rules, each panelist has the 1 minute maximum to discuss his or her ideas, and the other panelist must not interrupt while the other is sharing his or her opinion. For the audience, you will all be given enough time to ask questions only if all the panelists are done sharing their insights. To formally introduce to you the panelists, we have Resty Lerio, Hani Gador, Rika Ipanto, Jerome Ibanez, and Rachel Pocong. To first give her views on education and the social milieu, critical attributes of 21st century education, we have Resty Lerio.
Good day, everyone. Throughout the 21st century and beyond, it is anticipated that the world of teachers and students will continue to undergo significant change. The delivery of teaching and learning has undergone a paradigm shift. To adapt to these changes and support my students in the future, I will address them. I must acquire important information, skills, attitudes, and values as a teacher in the 21st century. You may have also brought up teaching strategies when talking about the developments in 21st century education. These are only a few of the adjustments and traits of education in the 21st century that you and your students will encounter now and in the future. In behalf of our group, we believe the traits or qualities of future educators are essential to education in the 21st century. We must be aware of these as a future teacher in the modern era and work to comprehend them in order to include them into our instruction in the future.
Thank you for that. For our second panelist will be Hani Gador.
Thank you, Ms. Ipanto. As 21st century education is about giving students the skills they need to succeed in the new world and helping them to grow the confidence to practice those skills. With so much information readily available to them, 21st century skills focus more on making sense of that information, sharing and using it in a smart ways.
Our third panelist will be Rachel Pocong.
Thank you, Ms. Ipanto. My idea about 21st century learning is that it is the rise of high technology and the innovation inside the classroom that happen to be practiced by the teacher and the students. For me, if we only demonstrate its importance, then we will be able to prepare ourselves in the upcoming future.
The next panelist will be Mr. Jerome Ibanez.
Thank you, Ms. Ipanto. In 21st century, students should develop critical thinking and perspective thinking abilities and be more flexible and adaptive in ever-changing workforce. Be better able to work across cultural boundaries and be able to assume leadership roles. In short, 21st century learning helps students to be adaptive in fast-changing world.
The last panelist will be Ms. Rika Ipanto.
Good day, everyone. My idea about 21st century learning is that a student's ability to enjoy a high quality of life, work, and relationship depends on their ability to be resilient, intentional, creative, and self-assured learners who recognize the importance of teamwork, the link between effort and results, and the necessity of being. This is what is meant by 21st century learning.
We are now done hearing the panelists' opinion about the topic. Let's proceed to the audience questions. For the first question, it is from Romel Saba. The first question is, will information and communication technology make a difference in the teaching learning process? How?
Good day, everyone. Yes, ICT can make a very big difference in the teaching learning process because when teachers are digitally literate, they would also be able to apply it in the curriculum and students would know the importance of information and communication technology. By this learning, they would be able to make their task easier, and there are a lot of things to discover inside the classroom, just like the talents and skills of the students in dealing with high technology and how they can make a difference in this modern generation. Also, those traditional teachers would be able to learn new ways of implementing learning. As a future educator, we must learn to introduce ICT in our class to prepare the students for the continuous technological changes in the future.
Thank you for that. For the second question, it is from Vera Pitalkarin. The second question is, how can teachers effectively use computers and the internet in the classroom?
Good day, everyone. I am Rika Angelimay Panto. So computers are used by teachers to keep track of grades and ever adjust, manage attendance, and obtain information about how well students perform on online tests and activities. Teachers can now give teaching in a variety of ways because of computers. The sharing of information and communication is streamlined when the internet is used for education. It enables them to refer to pertinent study materials in various multimedia formats and attend lectures online. Allowing teachers to incorporate a variety of tools into their curriculum also helps.
For the third question, it is Pantenople. For the third question, it is how would you prepare the students to handle the unreliable and unscholarly materials found in the internet?
Thank you for the third question. Again, I am Hani Gador. For that question, I give students a guide for discerning what materials are reliable and useful for scholarly purposes. I would expect them to judge for themselves, but I would point out materials that might not be good choices and give reasons. As a matter of fact, as an educator, we need to facilitate and guide them for the acts and attitude in the internet. Moreover, we need to open up to them in order for them to be aware the malignant and malicious event that they may encounter.
For the fourth question, it is Hardin Angelo. For the last question, it is discuss the relationship between education and industry and the mismatch between the knowledge and skills acquired by the students and the industry needs.
I am Jerome Ibanez. Good day. To put it simply, it is a mismatch between skills and jobs. This indicates that either the economy is not producing employment that match people's skills, or that education and training are not producing the skills needed in labor market. That is why education should be connected or matched in real job environment.
Before to end our panel discussion, there are two other follow-up questions, and one of the panelists will also discuss about the technology integration evaluation tool. For the first follow-up question, how do youth assess students' 21st century life and career skills in their learning environments?
So hello everyone, good day. Youth may assess students to their 21st century life, career skills, and learning environment by promoting and welcoming them to the modern age, in which gadgets and technology are more relevant to everyone. With this, their learning, skills, and life may dependent to the technology. On the other hand, these days, we are more thankful to technology, and it is very beneficial to all students. Indeed, technology is very useful in school. One of these are Google's, YouTube, and many more. With their career skills and learning environment, it may help them to develop it and guiding them by visualizing their future to be in the right track.
For the second follow-up question, how the results of this study be utilized in enhancing the 21st century life and career skills of students and their learning environments?
This result of the study can be utilized in enhancing the 21st century life and career skills of students because it will help them gain abilities like critical thinking and perspective taking. They will become more adaptive and flexible in our ever changing workforce, improve their capacity for working across cultural boundaries, and be able to assume leadership roles.
These technology integration evaluation tools are relevant inside the school premises. These scaled from 1 to 4. 4 is the highest percentage scale and 1 is the lowest percentage scale, which means these scales determines how effective the technology tool inside the classroom and in the school. 4 very effective, 3 moderately effective, 2 effective, 1 is not effective at all. So first is the utilization of PowerPoint presentation or Microsoft applications and some digital educational tools in enhancing discussion. These scale as 4. Second, integration of online resources and platforms, both students and the teachers, scaled as 4. 3, the implementation of blended learning system, scaled as 4. Fourth, providing smart TV inside classrooms for the benefits of the students and the usage of the learning, scaled as 3. Fifth, internet access for everyone inside the school premises or campus, scaled as 3.
Lastly, using air-conditioned classrooms to make the students more comfortable and may focus well during discussion, scaled as 2.
To conclude, a 21st century education is one that responds to the economical, technological, and societal shifts that are happening at an ever-increasing pace. It's an education that sets children up to succeed in a world where more than half of the jobs they'll have over their careers don't even exist yet. In short, it's an education that provides students with the skills and competencies they need to thrive in the 21st century.
Thank you you all for participating in this discussion. We do wish we could spend more time sharing our ideas and opinions about this topic since it is really important. But we don't have enough time. Nevertheless, we are all happy and hoping you gain knowledge and ideas. Thank you and goodbye.